I'm the mercenary, Flip Gordon.
It was Mark Poulton that packaged him. Mark is fired. Tell Mark I'm mad.
Yeah, this is primetime Poulton. Keep it entertaining. You already know it. Outworking everybody and he don't ever quit. Talking about plenty comics like Graveyard Shift, Sea Dogs, Fighting Wolf, U.S. Assassin. Doing just what he loves. This is his passion. Bring more value to your dollar. No, I'm not fronting. That's how Just a Writer became a moral compass. This is primetime Poulton. This is primetime Poulton. Let's go.
Behold the King of Kings. On your knees, dog. All hail. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Grinned red as he walked from the place where the traitor lost both his name and his face. Through the halls and the corridors, stinking in blood, he tasted his grin, and it tasted good. The king took his head, left him broken and dead. Bow down to the king. Bow down to the king. Bow down to the king. Left none living, unable to tell. The king took their heads and he sent them to hell. Their screams echo loud in the place of their death. Ripped open they die with their final breath. They hail the King of Kings. Bow down to the king. Bow down to the king. Bow down to the king. only one.
Hey, Graveyard Shift 2 was really, really good. It's one of my favorite Comicsgate books that I've ever read. I really, really enjoyed it. I keep saying that. I didn't realize how much I like Mark Poulton's writing. But I do. He writes a pretty good action superhero yarn. I'm tempted to check out his other project, which looks Sea Dog. It looks pretty cool as well. Codename Kill Switch.
Just another boring day where nothing changes. Everything was normal till you came running up my street, and you ran so fast I was taken by the flash. Then you came and brought me here. You locked me here. You locked me in your basement. And you told me you loved me. And I said I loved you too. And it happened all so fast. I was taken by the flash. 'Cause Flash, I know you know that you're the fastest man I know. Whenever you're away from me, my whole world moves so slow. The only thing I have now are the memories that passed. If I'd have known this day would be our last. Taken by the flash. My mother and my father, they both warned me when they said you were unstable. But your jawline and your brown eyes, they were more than I could take. And it happened all so fast. I was taken by the flash. 'Now we both gone missing and we're kissing till the police come to find us. Is it wrong that I like it and I don't wanna go back home? And it happened all so fast. I was taken by the flash. 'Cause Flash, I know you know that you're the fastest man I know. Whenever you're away from me, my whole world moves so slow. The only thing I have now are the memories that passed. If I'd have known this day would be all now. Taken by the flash. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting. Ezra, no, don't take me home. Just keep me here, just keep me wanting.
moral compass set the stage. Big gravy's drawn a page. Gonna launch my own campaign. When it hits, we'll share the champagne. You don't wanna be a bum. Better see you back in type 1. Don't be a hater. We're indie comic creators. Going our own way. Making comics all night. And streaming all day. Bring you the stories and artwork you crave. Some call it crazy, we say it's brave. Indie comics revolution, brother. Haunted Pizza does it like no other. Haunted Pizza visionaries on the creative attack. Fulfillment time and no worry, gonna get what you back. Week's feast is coming, but Steam is closed. Creative juices are flowing, hit me with another dose. Don't be a hater, we're indie comic creators. Indie comics revolution, brother. Haunted Pizza does it like no other. Haunted Pizza. Haunted Pizza. Well, let's go.
What's up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. It's the Moral Compass, the Fulfillment King, Poppy, Mark Poulton. This is the first Haunted Pizza Revolution of 2025. Joining me, my co-host, Mark Yoon. What's up, Mark?
Oh, I didn't know I was before Dex today. Okay. Caught me off guard there.
Well, it's been a while since we did a Revolution, and usually got
Yeah.
Sean Ahrendt here as my co-host.
Oh, I forgot Sean's on these streams. It's been so long. I forgot that the host.
He's been
Also, let me rectify this.
yeah, he's been sick, for I think he's using this excuse just a little too much to get out of streams, but he's not with us tonight.
Oh, that came out wrong, Mark. Hopefully not permanently. Bring back
No. And of course, also joining us, Enrico Botta, Domo Origato, Mr. Rico Botta. What's up, Enrico? What do you got there? Oh, nice.
On a Wednesday, Enrico. Wow, the silent Guinness.
2025
I was about to say,
Revolution.
Happy New Year,
brother.
How's everyone doing?
Fantastic.
doing all right. Just finished my stream, so pretty tired, but always here to support the fam.
We appreciate it, Mark.
Thanks for being here, Mark Yoon. We love you.
Hopefully be entertaining.
Yeah, we have a guest joining us a little later. 7:30, I told Vaughn Coleman to hop on and join us. He's going to be promoting his new book, Phenomenova, issue number 2, which is over on Fund My Comic. In the meantime, we're going to just check in with the chat. Of course, things are back to normal. First in the chat.
Who is the cruise on that book?
What's that? The cruise? I will have to ask Vaughn.
Okay.
Yeah. But Ice Pick Mark Penguin. First Revolution 2025. Says back Phenomenova issue 2. Also, Writhe in Pain book 2 still in demand. I have some new Writhe in Pain 2 artwork to show. Let's jump into that right now. I'll get back to the chat.
Check it. Check out the Ride and Pain 2 artwork.
This is hot off the desk of Chris Graves. Let me blow this up so we get a better look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Got a nice page with the constable looking ripped. I may have modeled for this.
He's been doing them 6-minute abs there, brother.
Yeah. But we got a nice flashback sequence with the constable. You know, a nice witch wearing a what would you type of skull would you say that? A goat skull?
Ram?
Ram. I guess the horns, yeah. I like it. See a little writhe in pain. A lot going on in this page. She's very
buxom,
scantily clad.
Yeah. Curvaceous witch. But excellent work by Chris Graves. Guys, you can still pre-order this book over on Indiegogo. Chris drawing the hell out of it. Dan Kemp providing incredible colors. I can't wait to see this page colored. But guys, go over to Indiegogo, get yourself a copy. There's a Chris Graves cover. There's a John Malin cover. If you're new to this series, go get the reprint of book 1 with the cosplay cover. So much to choose from, guys. You won't regret it. Writhe in Pain, book 2, over on Indiegogo. Let's get back to the chat. Oh, we got Mark Yoon pulling double duty in the chat as well. Yeah, baby. We got the Don in the house. What's up, Don? Hey now and hail. Mike McMahon in the chat. What's up, Mike? You should hop on and join us. I'm sure you're babysitting duty, though. McMahon says, then, now, forever. Pizza tray. It's haunted pizza, Mike. Mike always confuses my company. Pizza Tree was the book that started the company. Haunted Pizza is the name of the company. But yeah, man, I should do it then, now, forever. Little trailer. Make the intro even longer. I like that. I goofed when I started the show. I played the wrong. I have so many intros on my my desktop, and I was like, this one said YouTube intro. I was like, this okay. So and it was that was like years ago.
I can't wait for like 3 years from now when it's 5 minutes of streaming and like 55 minutes of intro.
Yeah, that's
the goal.
Be the sweet spot, yeah, where we just come on and say hello and say hi to the chat, and then we log off. Yeah,
like we just introduced the show. Basically, we're like, we have a 5-minute stream to introduce the vlog.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the real goal when we become a vlog channel.
Yeah, we gotta do more of that.
Enrico, you and I, we need to do adventures. I was telling Missy the other day that SpawnCon was maybe like one of the most fun convention trips I ever did.
It was a great one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we hung out with a lot of cool people though too. I mean, that was such a great special.
You twisted my arm for that. I would have been perfectly fine not hanging out with people.
I'm happy I did.
But just like doing the haunted attraction, hanging out with Jay from Diabolical Souls Studio.
Yeah. That was amazing. Yeah, man, we're gonna do more of that. You know what I'm sorry that we're missing right now? I mean, I'm missing this year. MegaCon. Isn't that in February?
It is.
Are you going?
No, friend of the show, Patrick, will be there. Patrick.
Yeah, I want to do MegaCon, especially because it's in Yoon's backyard. I kind of want to do a Florida convention just to have an excuse to go hang out with Yoon.
Yeah. More than welcome.
Got to get him involved.
Let me know what it is, because I'll get tickets. We'll do it together. I'll drive. We
got to do some ridiculous things out there. I mean, there's some fun things to do there. There's some I know there's some ridiculous side little attractions there in Orlando and Florida.
We had such big plans after SpawnCon, how we were going to do all these haunted attractions, and I moved, and that just pretty much that move pretty much took up my whole year.
I couldn't even get you to go to the Spirit of Halloween down the street with me.
I know. Next year,
I filmed some by myself, but it just wasn't the same.
2025 is the year of getting the vlogs.
Let's just find some things to do.
Yeah, we got SF Gaming in the house. What's up, man? Thanks for joining us.
What's up, SF?
Nicholas Gear, howdy, folks. Headed to church, but all you sinners have a good show. Wow. Pray for us, Nicholas, please. We got John Eppel in the chat. He says, hail, chat.
Oh, hey, John. Hey.
The Don says, get that Vaughn off the screen.
It's a Vaughn.
It was during the Froggy Fresh song.
Oh.
No, I think it was something else. I don't know.
That sounds like a little bit of a deflection there, Mark. Denial.
Enrico says, your jawline and your brown eyes were more than I could take. So true.
That's my favorite line from the whole Friday.
I thought somebody was saying that to you. That's when I had to like read the.
No, that's a line from the song, man. I love it. And then I had to get my flash glass out. Look at this.
Nice.
I'm still not over Jizzy Bells.
Jizzy Bells may have been my favorite character of 2024. Or actually, was that 2025?
No, that was 25.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's 25, the first one. Yeah.
My favorite character so far of the year.
Guys, if you missed out on the Haunted Pizza Horror Club, make sure you go back and watch it. Enrico in rare form. Everyone's favorite aloof artist with a new character.
Wait, that was me? I wasn't even here that day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, we had special guest Jizzy Bell joining us.
Thank you.
We got Mike D in the chat. He says, "Take a dose of these creative juices."
That sounds
I love it.
Questionable. It's a little sus.
Take a dose of these creative juices.
The Don happy to see the Yoon and the bots. Ja Ro popping for the Guinness. Revolution 2025.
What's up, Ja Rope?
The Don says Indie Comics Voltron Assemble. That's us.
Totally.
This is 3/4 of the team that's going to bring you Gun Goth later this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
New revelations on that one.
Yeah, just missing
new
Dexter Weeks.
New partner Enrico Botta.
Yeah, we brought Enrico into the fold
partner.
So much to be part of the book anyway, doing covers and a backup story. We're gonna have a backup story by Enrico Botta.
You know, I like him a lot if I'm willing to split money.
I mean, thanks, guys. I'll officially say it here live. I mean, that's amazing. Thanks, guys. I'm happy to be part of the Gun Goth team. Love the character. I love the name. You know, from the minute I heard the title, I was into it. So I'm all in.
It feels like a natural evolution from Squirt, since we were all touring and doing stuff with that anyway. Yeah. It just feels like it clicks better.
I'm excited. I really am. It's going to be cool. I can't wait to show you what I'm working on.
Awesome.
I saw some on your IG.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to go take a look. Jaro says Constable on that horse meat diet. Guys, that was just me. I did some reference shots for Chris.
No, that was actually what Yoon's referring to was for Beast of Blood.
Oh, that was for Beast of Blood Island. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I got that whole thing going there. It's almost done.
We got Venom Bite in the house. Havoc Skull.
Havoc Skull.
With an awesome Vampire Hunter D logo.
We got Jude in the house. My first question: the American Ninja X U.S. Assassin Kickstarter 2.0 early sign-up details when? Coming soon. We're still working out the details. We might add some reinforcements to the troops. So stay tuned, guys. Penguin says Uncle Todd will be at MegaCon. Wow.
I know. I'm gonna miss it, man. I should have signed. I didn't really plan it, man. I didn't plan.
Can't you just give Todd a call, Enrico, and say, me and my friends want to come hang?
I'll try, actually. I will.
I'm so used to Penguin being around now that I kind of feel naked when he's not here, in the house. I kind of need to make him a room. Maybe I'll just adopt him.
Wow.
If he'll take my last name, there'll be 2 Mark Yoons.
Wow.
Wow.
We got Zaid Comicsville Diaz in the house. He says, "Hey dudes, what's up, man?"
What's up, Zaid?
Penguin says, "Did you and Missy end up going to Spirit of Christmas?" No, I regret it too. I really wanted to go there, and December was just so busy.
If I had unlimited money, speaking of Spirit of Christmas, like Halloween related, I would want to do on my lawn a really elaborate haunted Christmas themed kind of thing, because Spirit of Halloween had, I don't know if you saw it, Mark, this huge Krampus and this zombie reindeer, and then giant snowman with a big mouth that kind of drops open and fog can come out of it. I was like, oh man, if I had money, unlimited.
That sounds expensive as hell.
I would want to do that.
Yeah,
you need to
Enrico, next year you have to come over to our neighborhood. There's just one house for Halloween. They go all out, and then they go all out for Christmas. And I'm wondering, where do they keep all these animatronics? Like, they need a warehouse for them all.
Yeah, do they? I wonder if they store them or if they're one of those families that like rent them, because you can rent you can rent all that stuff and just keep it out for the season.
No lie, their Halloween setup was like a 3 or 4 minute walkthrough. They had so many animatronics.
Wow. That's like my dream to be able to do that. I've always do that since I was a kid.
Penguin says Jizzy Bell made me question my sexuality. Wow.
Same. Actually, that's not accurate because it was a female, so you weren't questioning your sexuality.
Maybe Jizzy Bells will show up at some conventions.
Oh my gosh. Penguin says Yoon was taken by her too.
I can't wait till like it gets more and more elaborate at the conventions, and he just shows up on my channel with like fake breasts and like a bikini top, and it's gonna be a whole thing. Like he'll actually get his hair done.
Yeah. Some of those people wear those rubber suits, like you can't even tell that they don't really have like breasts or whatever, and then you're like, oh wait, they're wearing like it goes all the way up to the neck, so it looks like skin, like the whole body.
They wear like a choker. Yeah, tell Sarah Bot to get ready.
The Don says Spawn 360 was awesome. So glad Todd's back to writing. Speaking of Spawn, did you guys see Missy Dran brought me back from Brazil?
Oh, I did.
Violator. Portuguese edition hardcover by Alan Moore, McFarlane, Bart Sears, and Capullo. Wow.
Badass.
She said there was comics on every corner in Brazil.
Wow.
Speaking of which, Mark, guess what I'm picking up tomorrow from Facebook Marketplace?
What are you picking up?
The entire HBO animated series collection for Spawn in a steelbook cover, a steel case. I'm excited for it.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's nice. Is it the Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Oh,
because right now I only have like Volume 2 DVD because they're so hard to find. But like I tracked one down on Facebook Marketplace. The only one at $20 for it, so I'm grabbing it.
I just gave away my box set to Goodwill.
Don't ever give Goodwill stuff. Give it to me, Mark. I'll give you some money for it. Like I collect movies and DVDs.
I have the Spawn animated series on VHS.
Oh wow,
nice!
It's super cool. I wish I had it right here to show you, but like it's got I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but it has like a holograph. Or is it called a holograph, or like where you turn the box? And
I just gave away 2 huge boxes of DVDs.
Mark, it's Christmas. I would have definitely got them.
You would have drove up to get them?
Fuck yes, I would have flown down and came on the plane with a big ass box. I don't give a shit.
Wow.
Like, anything to add to my collection.
Nice.
I feel bad. I gave away a lot. Penguin says you should have given it to Sean to send to Joe.
Fuck Joe. You should give him to me.
I didn't know Joe was in the market for a Spawn animated series. I kind of regret that. After I gave it away, I was like, oh, that one probably I should have kept.
Never give away comic related stuff, dude. You're always going to regret it.
The Don says sent you a DM, Mark. Okay. I'll check it now. We have our guest is here with us. I'm going to bring him on in a minute. Let's see what the Don has to say.
Opening up a live DM. That's going to be scary.
Oh, all right. The Don's just sending me stuff related to work. All right. Nothing to do with the show.
Okay.
All right. We got a special guest joining us. No. I mean, it's for my coffee table book.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't like a coffee table book full of dick pics? I think we're leaving money on the table by not producing that.
I was so convinced he was going to open it. It was just going to be like a butthole. Like I was like so convinced.
Is that too racy for this channel? I'm sorry.
No. No need to apologize, Don. I just thought it was show related. The work looks fantastic. The quick peek I took at it, but we have a special guest today. He has a new project on Fund My Comic right now called Phenomenova. Please welcome Vaughn Coleman to the show.
What's going on?
Phenomenova.
Yep. I have a sign up for Indiegogo in case anyone prefers that. But yeah, it is live on Fund My Comic.
Man, it feels like you were just here a couple months ago talking about
Because I
issue
was.
one.
Yeah. I wanted to replicate. I realized it wasn't as reasonable to do it like monthly, obviously, but I was like, I want to get as close to that as I can. Now I don't know if I'll be able to sustain this pace, but so far I'm liking it. I'm going a little crazy, but I'm enjoying it.
Is it true that did you say you're already started on issue 3?
Well, I would have. The cover for issue 3 is being done because I consider that part of issue 2, which meant I pay for character designs for issue 3. Because at the back of each book I'm gonna have the next cover for the next.
Yeah.
So that's being drawn now. And then like if I had infinite money, we'd be rolling right into the next one. But just like we did with issue 1, like issue 1, as soon as the pencil never went down, we were like, all right, let's go into the next one. I wanted to keep the momentum going. So there might be a little bit of a delay. How long that is depends on how well this one funds. But yeah, I mean, this is 24 pages. The last one was 65. So I want to make it, that's going to kind of be our standard, although issue 3 is going to be different. So the first 3 issues are all different page lengths.
So you're going forward. Are you going more of a floppy?
Floppy.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you a big first issue and then kind of slow down. Or I guess speed up if it's coming out faster and they're smaller. Speeding up. Yeah. So I guess
just getting it in smaller doses at a more rapid pace. But you seem like you're off to a good start. I'll bring up the campaign in a second, but your funding goal is $4,000. You're almost there after what? A couple days.
Almost a week. This would be a week will be 8 p.m. tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. Friday will have been a week. So, I'm pretty happy with it, especially because, I was warned by you and others, the dangers of launching in January, and I agreed. But my thought was, what about the dangers of sitting on a book that's fully colored and I can't charge people for it? And then I have to, because I was going to campaign for 2 months anyway. And I'm like, well, that just means it's an extra month away from being in people's hands.
Yeah. For those that aren't familiar with Phenomenova, give them the pitch.
So Phenomenova is set 20 years after World War III and follows the idealistic son of a war hero who's struck by lightning while holding a mysterious crystal. So he's going to be trained in issue 2 by one of the veteran heroes that fought during World War III. And the ultimate intention is that he will join a team called Phenomenova, which is like the next generation. So you don't see the title team in the first issue. You see one of the members in issue 2. But they're going to be introduced in full in issue 3. So this is kind of like the transitional training period. It's a training issue. Kind of dives further into his backstory as well as the woman training him. The Phoenix Senshi dives into her backstory as well, introduces some new characters.
We got Giannis in the house. He says, what's up, everyone? I will check out Nosferatu once my flu is done. Feel better soon for those who are sick as well. We got any sick people on the panel?
No.
All good. Giannis also says, nice comic on Phenomenova.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's bring up the campaign page. Mm-hmm. So what made you start with Fund My Comic?
Honestly, I like Luke Stone. I like the independence, and especially now that I'm like going through stuff, I like how little of the campaign money it takes. That's pretty great. That lowest percentage, I was looking at like my Kickstarter and Indiegogo, and I was like, oh, it hurt to look at it, how much it gets taken, man. But that's how it is. But ultimately, that's what it was. And I wanted to make sure like to get as close to an actual 4K as possible when I'm raising it. Because also you have to keep in mind shipping, that's money that gets taken out. Printing, that's money that gets taken out. And so, I was like, let's keep as much of this initial 4,000 as I can. And that was part of why I did it. I also like the I like Fund My Comic. I mean, I don't see myself being on the homepage on Indiegogo. Although I don't know. Sometimes I hear it's getting better, and sometimes I don't, and it just seems very unpredictable. Whereas Luke with Fund My Comic, especially when I was a first timer, I was like, "Oh God, I don't know what I'm doing," and it was so nice to be able to just message the guy and be like, this is what you do.
Yeah, Luke was great to work with at Fund My Comic. Are you said you already have a sign up for Indiegogo. I think last time you did Kickstarter as well. Are you go to all the platforms?
Yeah, I have them all. You could go to my website, rebeloasisstudios.com, and then if you go to the coming soon, you could link off to the Fund My Comic, you could link off to the Indiegogo, which is the sign up, and the Kickstarter. There's also my email list sign up. But yeah, you could sign up for a Kickstarter. I'm probably going to launch next month. And then, Fund My Comic and Indiegogo is what I'm going with for now.
Nice. You sent me the link for the sign up for Indiegogo. I'll drop it in the chat.
Yeah, or Fund My Comic, of course, is the preferred. And there's also, because Dawn's in the chat, there's a Fund My Comic exclusive. Dawn draws Dawn Edwards cover. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really awesome.
Should I play the trailer?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just want it to be like the Crusader Corps. Like my father. I thought with my new powers I could be. But I failed. I let everyone down. I got people hurt. I just wanted to make the world a better place. And instead I made things worse. But now I have the chance to make things right with the help of one of the Crusader Corps, the Phoenix section. And I will. I have to. Whatever it takes. I will find that spark again.
There we go.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Looks awesome.
Did you do the trailer yourself, or you have someone do it?
I did it.
Nice.
Majored in filmmaking, so.
Looks great.
Nice.
That was a fun one to put together.
Let's go through the campaign page. Mark was asking me before we went live, who is the Cruz on your team?
Philip Cruz. That would be that's my artist, Philip Cruz.
Okay. Very nice. All right. So is the main cover?
Yeah, that's the main cover. That's the main same colorist issue 1. We did have to change colors for issue 2 because he couldn't make it. He was preoccupied, and I was like, I want to roll right into issue 2. So, but he did do the cover colors. So yeah, same team.
And then we got some variant covers.
Mm-hmm. That one is special to me, the Mel Ruby one, because the first comic I ever worked on, I was an editor for Hunter Ninja Bear, and the artist was Mel Ruby. So I got to hire, there was a ninja character, the Phoenix Senshi, and I was like, I got to get him to draw my ninja chick. I was like, I got to get him to draw. Actually, if I can get him to draw like the 4 characters, including the 2 new ones, that'd be great. And he comes up with this layout that's perfect. I just gave him the characters, gave him the script, and he just comes up with this. And I was like, this is awesome. So he penciled, he inked, and he colored it. And it was just killer. So very happy with that.
How'd you become an editor on Hunter Ninja Bear?
So basically what happened was, I was at the USC summer film program for the filmmaking. And one of my friends, one of my friends there, months later, I was talking to him. I was like, I'm considering doing comics. He goes, my dad's starting a comic company. I was like, what? I was like, why haven't you? You know how much of a nerd I am. I was like, can you do something? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, come on, like throw my name and do something. And luckily, I'd been to his house. I knew his dad, and I guess his dad had seen my film was selected to be screened to represent the class. Like they voted on mine, so he liked how I thought creatively. He liked how I told stories. So I guess he wanted to bring me on and get my insight on Hunter Ninja Bear. It was mostly done by the time I came on, but that's how it happened. Is he was like, yeah, I liked your short films. I like your storytelling, and that's kind of how that happened.
Nice.
And then, yeah.
Next up, we got the Mariano Benitez Chapo cover.
Yeah, that's right. So he actually just published. There's a new like Vampirella holiday one shot, like a holiday special.
Yeah.
He did the interiors for that actually. That just came out. So hopefully, he's doing some really good stuff. He's a Kubert school kid. So is the colorist on this. So friends of mine, and he just did an amazing job. I had hired him initially to do one cover idea, and he drew the thumbnail of that, and then he just off the cuff was like, I also drew this one. I was like, no, we're going with this one then, because I love the layout of this one.
Yeah, that's great. And we got our very own Don Edwards. You got an exclusive Fund My Comic cover from the Don.
Yep.
I believe I saw Don post somewhere he doesn't remember drawing this.
Yeah, I don't know why he said that. I don't know what that was about, but he certainly did.
Mike D says, I like Vaughn's release strategy, not tied to just one book format, mixing in quick hit floppies to control and pace his release rhythm.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know how intentional that was. In part it was, but it was also like, I was like, man, my first issue, if I broke this up into the 3, which one of the versions was written as 3, I was like, he doesn't like have conflict with villains until like issue 3. I was like, I can't do that. So I was like, let's make issue 1 chonky. Let's make it a big one. And then the next one, we could slow it down. Because you don't get a second chance at that first impression. And it also was kind of inspired by like New Mutants started with a big graphic novel. There was Giant Size X-Men. And I was like, let's do something like that. And then we could do the smaller ones from there.
And we got Christopher Bouchard in the chat. What's up, Chris? Thanks for joining us. Amanda B's in the chat. What's up, Amanda? Let's see.
How you doing?
Everyone's saying their hellos to Christopher and Amanda. Hey. All right, let's continue on. Got some back cover art.
Yes, that's
this is Bobby.
Yeah, that was Bobby did that one. We liked the Bloodstrike one for the last one, and he ended up doing another grayscale cover. So we might do this every time. So far, we're 2 for 2, and it's worked both times. So if it ain't broke.
And then here's a look at the interior pages.
So I showed 3. Initially, I had my favorite page on the campaign, and then I was like, no, I'll save it for the book. I don't know. Maybe I'm tempted to add it back, but there's only so much of my 24-page book I want to show.
Yeah.
Like we got all the characters.
I like to look at this character.
Oh, Estrella. Yeah, she came out so much cooler than like kind of what I envisioned. So she's deaf and blind, but she has psychometry, which means she could basically absorb information from her surroundings and kind of absorb the memories therein. So that's how she's able to see and hear.
Very cool.
And then it's the Phoenix Senshi, who was one of the veteran characters that fought during World War III.
I noticed your main character surrounded by many attractive female characters.
That was not intentional. Yeah, it's funny. That was one of the cover ideas as a bit, but I was like, but yeah, that was just kind of how it happened, because it was like, well, there was the tech support character. And then, when I was revising the script, I was like, why is this character just boring? Why don't I make her hot? So then she became Hotline, was what the tech support character's name is. Then with the detective character, it was like, well, she's a detective, so that's why she's there. And just so happens to be that way. But I'm like, I could use that for sales.
Yeah. By the way, we got 52 people watching on X and YouTube. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit notifications. Also, give us a thumbs up, man. Amanda B sharing the links. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Phenomenova over on Fund My Comic. What else we got here? Oh, we got a whole look at the creative team.
Yeah.
Give us a quick rundown of everyone.
There's this hack named Vaughn Coleman leading the charge. And then after that, you got Philip Cruz, my artist. He's pencils and inks. Jesse Hagee. He just did the one color. Hector Rubilar, the colorist. George Medina is my letterer. Then we've got my editor, my assistant editor. Then Bobby did the back cover, and he's also doing some graphic design work. Like he did the trading card layout for issue 1. He's going to do it for here. He also did the extra pages, like the credits and stuff, and he's going to, do that again here, hopefully. And then we got the variant cover artist as well.
Nice. And then you have a fan art contest. Tell everyone about that.
Yeah, I haven't been advertising it enough because there's only, there's so much thing. You have to promote so much, but the fan art contest, basically the winner of that will get their piece featured in the book. And last time, I don't know if I'd be able to do it this time, possibly. So keep it in mind. But last time, the winner of the fan art contest also was hired to do a trading card. Nice. And I had the chat decide which character they wanted him to draw. But so I might do that again this year. We'll see. But regardless, you will get your piece featured in the back of the book if you are the winner. And also you'll get a free copy of the main cover.
Awesome. Issue 1 also available in the campaign. And you have a dedication. This is your father, correct?
No, this time it's my uncle. The first one was my father, and the second one I wanted to do to my uncle, but I was like, it has to if there's a character dedicated to him, like it has to make sense. And then I kind of like put it aside for a while. Like I put that on the floor for like issue 1. And then issue 2, I was kind of, as I was diving into the backstory and going through what I'm very big on, like themes and character through lines and all that. And I found a way where it's like that idea, I kind of put it up and it fit right in where I wanted it to. So there is a character based on my uncle that kind of has a role. I don't really want to spoil it, but yeah, that's kind of how it came about. It's like I had a character based on my dad, and I have a character based on my Uncle Scott.
Is that little Vaughn Coleman in?
No, actually, it's not. It's actually my sister.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't find one of him holding me. Yeah, it's my sister.
I had to say sister like Darth Vader.
Oh, right.
And then stretch goals, you have.
Well, that was the day 1 card. So if you missed that, too bad, so sad. But that was day 1 backers got this. We'll be getting that with their physical order. And of course, if anyone backs like the crazy tiers, I'll throw those in. But like, then we've got the
funding goal trading card.
Phenomenova fan art for art submissions, assuming X as it doesn't. Vaughn fixed this. What am I fixing?
Specification of where the hashtag should be put for the fan art, she's saying.
Everywhere. So anywhere and everywhere. Yeah, you don't have to. I don't care. As long as it's. Yeah. I mean, I have yet to, like, I guess if you don't use social media, you could send it via carrier pigeon, I guess. But I mean, I assume most people use Instagram.
As long as the note has the hashtag.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like, I haven't run into an issue with it. I've had people do it through TikTok. I've had people do it through Instagram. I've had people do it through Twitter. So, yeah, whatever. There's some people that want to escape from the hellhole that is Twitter, so I get it. So you don't have to have it to submit. I guess just post wherever. And if there's an issue with you, you could always contact me through my website.
And this says you're searching all social media. Gotcha.
Oh, you underestimate my. I think there's maybe going to be like 10 submissions. I'm not too concerned with being swamped with them. Although if I am, it'll be a good problem to have.
SF Gaming says, "Hell, Zaid Comics just got your comics not long ago. Lost Pages has been fantastic. Very nice. This card is by Dan Dahl.
Yes." Dan Dahl.
I love me some Dan Dahl artwork.
I know, so did I. I was like, this is perfect. I was like, well, that's extra incentive. No matter what tier you back, as long as it funds, everyone who backs a physical tier is guaranteed to get that trading card. So if you back day 1, you get 2, but otherwise you get this one. And I think that's good enough incentive.
Very nice. And then you have some more goals at $10,000. All physical backers will receive an exclusive the Phoenix Senshi trading card with art by Julia Leninghan.
Yeah, that's Cecil's girlfriend. Jules.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
she
15
did the day one trading card for issue 1. Let me see if I have. Yeah, I have her art somewhere. I'll find it, but it's mostly done. Should be done soon. Her art. I'll post it.
SF Gaming says Phenomenova 1 was fantastic as well. I'm backing issue 2 ASAP.
Thank you. I'm glad you thought so.
Then $15,000 a Rebel Oasis sticker and $20K all issue 3 covers revealed. So let's try to make it happen. Vaughn, you did issue 1 across 3 platforms. What was the total?
It was just shy of 18K.
Okay. That's really good for your first campaign.
Yeah, it was really good for I was very happy with it. A lot of networking, and that's good. Well, Don, that's what they know her as. I knew her before it was cool.
Poor Jules' claim to fame is Cecil's girlfriend.
That's because that's normally I say that, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, yeah. Anyway, first issue is I had a lot of fun with. My almost fear is I was like, oh well, once people like issue 1, that'll make me, issue 2 be easy, and I'm like, nope. Now I'm all nervous because now they have expectations.
By the way, just going back to Jules, I think that's how you introduced her to me at Garden State.
Oh,
this
did I?
Cecil, this is Cecil's girlfriend.
Did I?
I think so.
I don't. That's funny. No. That's not true. You had already met her.
No, not
before you started dating. Before she started dating Cecil, you had met her.
Oh, okay.
The year before that, it was you and Chris Graves. It was
Booth. Okay.
All
right. There you go. I have been proven wrong.
I mean, I might have said that. I don't remember, but I do know that we'd met before.
Okay. All right, let's go through these tiers.
Okay, yeah, the tiers are nothing crazy. It's really what you expect. So I did add digital this time because especially when I was looking at printing costs, I was like, oh God. And I wanted to be as accessible as possible. For example, I read a lot of the X-Men comics I love digitally because it's easier. And then often, if you like it, you can always get the physical later. But I wanted to give you guys that digital option. You can also read the first 10 pages for free on Fund My Comic. And then for issue 1, and then if you like it, you can get it there, or you could get it, or not. I'm sorry, not Fund My Comic, Global Comics. So then there's the digitals, there's the physical, and the physical you can get whatever cover you want. The variants are campaign exclusive, and then the main cover isn't. And so then you also have the catch-up tier, and then there's like basically any combination you can get. You want 2 different covers, you got it. You want 3 different covers for issue 2, you got it. You want all of them, you got that. Or of course there is issue 1. If you want the catch up, but you also want multiple covers of issue 2, you can get those as well.
Very, very affordable to get caught up on Phenomenova.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I wanted to do. I want to. Part of my goal for this campaign is to get new customers on board and make it accessible, especially if I'm going to launch in January in this economy. I tried to make it as affordable as I could, without destroying myself.
And then you have tiers where you can get 2 covers of issue 2, 3 covers, all 4 covers to issue 2, and then $60 all 4 covers plus the catch-up tier, and then all different variations: 2 covers in the catch-up, 3 covers in the catch-up. 2 of every issue 2. You got everything covered.
Man. I just I literally took a piece of paper and I was like doing all the combinations to make sure they're all covered. I'm like, all right, go nuts.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things with Fund My Comics, since there aren't add-ons.
Yeah, I had to do that.
You took that. You made it possible for all the combinations.
Yeah, I mean, I had to create like 15 tiers, but I did do it. Yeah.
And then $500, the VIP tier. What does this get you?
Your name in the credits. You get $500 worth of comics, plus you get 10 of each stretch goals, so 10 of each trading card, including the day one. Of course, if you give me $500, you could bypass that day one thing. You know, so I'll look the other way for you 10 times. You know. And plus you get the digitals and you get free shipping on that. So it's a steal really when you break it down, but it's just, you know, you spend $500 and you get a ton of stuff.
And then the $1,000 producer tier.
Yeah. So that one, you get 20 of each issue 2 cover, 10 copies of issue 1, and 20 of each stretch goal. So again, like insane rewards to give out. But I was like, screw it. You know, plus that'll boost up my printer numbers. So, hell yeah.
And then you got some sold out. Was that the first day card?
Yeah, that was the first day card. Basically, if you wanted to get extra, you could do that.
Gotcha. So, Matt, campaign looks great. The artwork looks amazing.
Thank you.
Looks like you're off to a good start. You're, a little less than $800 away from funding. What did you learn between after doing your first campaign? Anything that you didn't think you were expecting?
I guess, I saw the percentages of how much the platforms took, but it wasn't until I was like, oh man, after. So that's a lot. Realizing how quickly money goes, because you're like, oh, this little thing, that adds up like crazy. I guess would be my thing. There's really a lot to learn here. I would say, God, there's so much I learned. I learned about things like printing, about bleed lines, about FNGs, and all this stuff that I would have never thought about when I decided I wanted to write a comic for someone to draw for me. So, all kinds of stuff. I was like, oh, I need graphic design for this, that. So now I have a better grasp on it. It should move faster for issue 2, but yeah.
We got Bionic Bruh in the house. What's up, Bionic Bruh? Amanda B says, TMC getting old. His memory isn't holding up very well. That's the truth. Mark Yoon, the memory compass.
Amazing. Look at his porcelain skin.
Nice.
Smooth, like a baby.
SF Gaming says, I'm currently working on rebuilding my PC, but I'm here in spirit. The new covers look great. The Scales cover is definitely the one I'm backing. I think that's my favorite one.
It seems to be a lot of people's. I'm excited. I'm actually waiting until like after it hits the goal to see which covers are selling best. Because issue 1, I always could tell the main and then all the variants. But that issue 1, the variants were $5 more. This time, I'm just selling them based on the fact that they're exclusive. Also made the tiers much easier to make. Yeah. If they're the same price. And basically, they'll be worth, if you see them at a con, if there's any left over, they'll be double price. But yeah.
Missy Durant says, as long as TMC remembers me. Oh, of course. Mark Yoon, Enrico, email me some Guinness.
I already did.
Amanda B, that's the important thing, Missy. Although start to worry if it turns into 51st dates every time you return home from a trip. I hope that never happens. The Don says, such good tears.
Tears.
Well, why are you crying, Don?
Yeah.
Mike D, how much to be a red carpet producer, access to premiere events and all the parties, casting couch, etc.
I'll tell you what, if you can fund it enough where I can afford to do those things, like a red carpet premiere for a comic book, go right ahead, man. That would be probably the cost of those parties, I would say, would be that tier.
Mark Yoon says you need some baby oil for them Diddy parties.
Nice try, Super Diddy.
Amanda B, you don't know what his closet looks like, Yoon. He could have more baby oil than his local Walmart. Wow. All right. Any last things you would like the chat to know? By the way, we've got 61 people watching on X and YouTube. Guys, make sure you hit subscribe. We're here every Wednesday for Revolution, and we're here every Sunday for Haunted Pizza Horror Movie Club. Don't forget, go watch President Evil. That's this Sunday's movie picked by yours truly.
Wow.
You know what? I have it queued up, guys. Let's watch the trailer one more time.
President Evil. That sounds exciting.
President Evil, bro.
It's you have to.
Is it better than Chopping Mall?
Oh, I don't know if it's going to be better than Chopping Mall.
Chopping Mall is
but
the real
I am
treasure.
excited. I'm excited for this movie. Let's bring it up.
I got a new thing I want to do. How do we do this? How do we watch the movie together and make like commentary tracks that people can play?
Oh yeah,
you could do a Discord watch party chat and record it.
Guys, this is next Sunday's movie, President Evil. Here's the trailer.
You live in a dangerous world, Pepe.
Are you kidding me with this?
Gay, black, transgender, they don't want us to be part of their elitist society. If it was up to them, they'd throw it away.
The world is not ready for this creature's level of hatred, hypocrisy, insolence, lies, prejudice, and vanity. Stop him!
That may be my favorite part.
Oh my god. That was like somehow worse than I could have predicted. Like, I guess.
We were saying it would have been a save if like they actually modeled it after Resident Evil, you know, and had like Trump like fighting a bunch of zombies. Could have had a Biden clone in there too.
Mark Penger says, good Lord, y'all should have gone to church like gear. He's talking about the baby oil chit chat.
Where do you think we get all the baby oil from?
Amanda B says she's pescatarian. And the Don says, by the way, me not remembering doing the cover was supposed to be a joke on my stream. It backfired tremendously. Sometimes the jokes just don't hit. Sorry, Vaughn. I loved every minute of doing it.
I know it was a joke. Everyone else did, so I was like, I'm gonna let Don explain this one.
I didn't realize
you have
it was
to
a joke.
explain the joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, because I was
just
like, I get Don's sense of humor, but I'm like, I think people on the internet were genuinely like, oh.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like people to know about Phenomenova issue 2?
I don't think so. I mean, really, everything I have links together. You know, you want to find a lot of stuff you could find through my website. Really, that's about all. I guess subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. And other than that, I think I've shielded myself enough.
And when are you looking to fulfill this?
I put April to be safe. Ideally, I'd love to send it off to the printer and have it shipping out in March is ideally.
Nice. Guys, that's only a couple months away.
Yeah, that's my goal. Again, the faster it funds, the faster we can move along. But yeah, that's my goal.
The Don says, not remembering me being old, dumb. I know I do comics, not stand up. That's why. Vaughn, let everyone know where they can find you, your YouTube channel. Twitter.
Yeah, so it's just my name, Vaughn Coleman. Twitter is Vaughn M. Coleman, but I'm sure you'll find it, if you do Vaughn Coleman. Then yeah, my Instagram, Vaughn Coleman. Yeah, just hit me up on any of those, I guess. And that's that.
Before we go, Mark, Enrico, you have anything for Vaughn?
No. Look, campaign looks great. Looking forward to it. I wish you all the best success with it, and hopefully this one supersedes the first issue by tenfold.
I mean, look, I hope so too. You know, whether that happens or not, we'll see. But I certainly would hope so.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, Yoon. Yeah, good luck, man. I think it's going to do great. It looks awesome.
Thank you.
All right, that's going to do it for us this week, guys. Make sure you watch President Evil. We'll be talking about it Sunday, 5 p.m. I haven't been this excited about a movie we've reviewed in a long time. Please don't let me down. Although I watched another trailer, and it's the comedy trailer. It looks terrible. All right, guys. Penguin, Amanda B, thank you for sharing the links. Go back Phenomenova. It looks fantastic. Vaughn, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, later, guys.
See ya.